This looks so much better, even without walls.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Co.
We bought our first house together as newlyweds.
It's a fixer-upper.
Big time.
Muscle.
Everything needs to be redone.
From the foundation to the roof.
And we invite you to join us through the entire renovation process.
This is the site now.
From the beginning all the way to the end.
Now they have started their journey making this house their masterpiece. This is all new frame. This is all fresh wood. Mo, what y'all doing, man?
This is Mo & Co. Reno.
So now the demo's all done. They cleaning out. We finally got a dumpster. We went through a couple different dumpsters. It was overweight. We had so much stuff.
This is a copy of
Our structural engineer, Naeem, came by earlier in the process because we were trying to figure out what we're going to do about those, mainly those columns on the outside that were blocking the view.
That he loves so much.
That you love so much. You want to leave them up?
No.
Okay. We want to remove this, these columns and this, and we're thinking
all this facade. You want to remove?
Yeah, because I when we go up there, I've been poking around because there's a back and forth. Is it structural or is it cosmetic? But on the back side of the house, it goes for like 25 feet without any of that. And even on this side, there's.
Well, if it is not, it's possible to do it for you. It depends how much you want to spend.
Well, I need some options. Talk about that and some other plans of opening walls and. Because we paid a retainer, so we're gonna ask every single question.
Right, we're gonna get every penny worth.
We shore it, we remove this, we cut the joist, and we bring the beam up and hang the joist to it at that upper level.
Okay.
And you have to change the post here, the post there, just add joist. Then that one needs the support. So we remove this. Figure out what's the joist, what's the support. These pieces are non-structural, except the only role I can imagine is holding the roof.
Right. We're asking about this and everything to him. As a matter of fact, oh, just put a header the whole way. Oh, or you can use steel. I'm like, no, we don't want to hear steel.
Don't be scared of steel.
No, steel is expensive.
It's still expensive, right?
Taking all the drywall,
Okay.
taking all the floor covering, taking out all the stucco, and you're going to have just a skeleton. And then once you get there, everything is exposed. Direction, is that what you're doing? If you're doing that, you're talking about $1+ million expense. If that,
We're not trying to gut everything. We're just trying to
Make it safe and livable.
Yeah. Or like.
all I'm trying to give you the idea of what you're talking about, all right?
Now it's time to start the leveling of the floors and securing the structure.
Right.
The front part of the house is all supported underneath the garage, so it's holding up the other two levels above it.
If you're removing it, so you are reducing load on the rock.
After engineering review that we got, the engineer said that we don't need to do some major metal frame, but to follow the existing frame, the wood frame, the existing one, and to double it. It's mean to sister each beam, each piece of wood. So the first step is to remove the drywall, and then we're gonna see all the wood studs. Each one gonna have another one next to it, and each joist, floor joist, gonna be replaced.
Where the floor is sagging, there's like one cracked.
Yes.
Like it's
Exactly.
so.
It's truing up a lot of that old 1970s work and replacing a lot of the wood that is termite damage and water damage, and trying to make sure that we have a nice structurally sound home, so that when our friends and family come to visit, they feel safe and we feel safe living within the home. And just making sure that it's nice and safe.
Yeah.
Termite. inside got empty. It looked like full, but it's nothing. But it's very lightweight.
They're working on the garage, putting in new 2x4s.
What we did first, we started replacing all the studs, you can see. From the left to the right, this wall. Then we put temporary support. Then we put a temporary support also outside.
Getting that whole perimeter ready.
Now, in order to make it perfect, so all the stud has to be under pressure. We use the pump, so we push all the way the beam that it will be under the joist, the existing one, and then we put the proper stud.
Had to order rafters on the top because they're longer than like that you can get at the local
Home Depot.
Right.
Exactly.
So they're like 22 feet long and 14 inches tall.
Yeah.
And so those are on order and they're getting all that stuff together.
In order to disconnect and to put new ones, so we do temporary shortening of the joist so we can cut and replace.
We finally got the okay to knock down those columns because they're not structural.
Right.
Our guy, Shy, he's very nervous to cut those down because I really don't know. I don't want to come all the way down and be danger. I don't know. So that was the last thing. But his workers like, yes, we can cut down. We can cut down. We can start to do knock down the floor. After that, we can see the whole area and then prepare for knock down the rest for the pillars. So I come every day and I come up on a Monday after work. What do I see? Half of the house, no columns, and I'm like, yes!
And it's still standing.
It's still standing. So I said, you let him do it? He says, yes. I let them do it.
Yes.
So now they're continuing to cut all the columns all around the house. Those things, you know, they're sawing them down. I missed some of the footage, but they would start at the top and come down. But on the side, towards the street, he told me when they first cut down there, they pushed the column down and fell all the way into the street. And so he's like, So, and then the parts towards the house, they just kept cutting it. Timber! And these things will make a big old thud.
Wow. Okay, the critical phase of the demolition has been done. It was in the corner because it was a large fall to the street. Here it's much safer.
Moving on to the other side that was near the neighbors, they had to be a little bit more cautious. He says, we're going to put the tub on the other side. We're going to Home Depot, we're going to get the tub. I'm like, a tub? What? Why do we need a tub? I didn't get it. And you know, sometimes you let things just go. He said, okay, he knows what he's doing, a tub.
For tomorrow, we're gonna buy a large tarp to cover with your neighbor so we can continue to demolish.
Okay.
So the debris will not go to his yard.
I said, why do you need a tub? He said, a T-A-R-P, a tarp. Oh, a tarp? So he had to go get some blue tarps to put up on the side of the house.
Right, to protect our neighbors from all of the falling debris.
Right. doing construction, things are coming down. I got informed that they had a mishap.
So Marcus, at some point we need to talk. Your guys kind of put a couple of holes in my awning on the side of the house. You can look if you want to take a look.
Part of the particles fell down into a neighbor's
Awning.
The stucco, when we did the demolition, so okay, we take out the wood and everything and we are on scaffolding, but sometimes when you do the demo it gets stuck in some places because the wire mesh, so they knock it down, and that's what's happened. Piece much smaller than that fall down on the awning and did a small cut.
Now, the thing is, I think the neighbor is actually encroaching into our property anyhow, so
That might be our awning.
right. But we said, you know, tell us how much it's going to be to repair,
Right.
and just continue on. We just have that in our back pocket. Man, it's a breath of fresh air. It looks like
Such a difference.
total different house.
Definitely. And now you can actually see the view. And it's not obstructed at every turn by stupid columns in the way.
Right, right. I'm excited. That was one of the big things that I wanted to see. Gone, and it's gone.
Exactly. So we're getting there.
All right, so let the process continue.
Yes.
If you'd like to stay updated, subscribe to us on YouTube.